all for reading, everybody. Give it up. One more time for you reading. Don't pay attention to it. I'll be valley parking a little bit later. Here we go. Please welcome to the stage the next comedian. We have like 3 to go. Next comedian coming to the stage is out of Women's North Carolina. Please welcome Mr. Steve Melia, everybody. Thank you for your time so far tonight. It's some good.
Thank you very much. Anybody else here into local politics? Me neither. But I did notice from looking at signs on the highway that Ed McMahon is running for sheriff. Have you guys seen this? Not only is he running, he's rerunning. I had no idea. I had no idea he was even alive. Imagine if he pulled up in your driveway and McMahon pulled up in your driveway as the sheriff and rang your doorbell. It's either going to be a really great day or a really bad day. He either won the clearinghouse sweepstakes for $25 million or that girl was not 18 after all. Imagine if the blue lights came on and Ed McMahon pulled you over. It's like, here's your DUI. Bam. That's for those folks right here. Sort of an older crowd tonight. That's awesome. Elvis is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling when I was introduced that a few of you in the room might have recognized me, sort of a specific group. If you live within 100 miles of Wilmington, North Carolina, you're a female between the ages of 18 and 22, and you are not looking for anything serious, I think we've met before on Match.com. And our paths have crossed. Thank you very much. I think you can tell how desperate somebody is on those websites by how wide the search parameters are. I'm looking for somebody within 25,000 miles of here. Somewhere between 3 feet and 8 feet 11. Anywhere between 14 and dead. Well, that would be my ideal match, ideally. I like to say I internet date, but that's probably not a fair way to say it. I'm more of an internet browser. I just browse all the time. I see people. Even sometimes I'll see somebody in public and they're not that good looking. I do one of these to push them along. Sometimes it's weird though. Sometimes you see somebody out in public and you're not sure where you recognize them from, but it might be from one of the dating sites and it's a little awkward, so you're like, I am so sorry to interrupt, but are you Sweet and Tasty 69? It's me, Boner Boy. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'll let you get back to dinner with your family. It was nice to meet you, sir. Thank you. My favorite commercial for internet dating, though, is the Farmers Only commercial. Have you guys seen this? FarmersOnly.com. I'm not sure which part of the commercial is my favorite. Maybe it's just a selection of that sexy couple that sort of represent the success story for dating couples. You know, that 95-year-old Amish couple with a pitchfork? That's pretty awesome. They're hot. But I like when the cow sort of turns to the camera and he smiles and he sort of wiggles his tail. He's like, you don't have to be lonely. At FarmersOnly.com. And it's obviously he's in a great mood, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because he landed his first commercial, or maybe he just won't have to date the farmers himself anymore. But there's a little internal conflict going on at FarmersOnly.com. They're so strong about their only policy, but it's farmers only for farmers, ranchers, and good old country folk. Right? They're not so strict on their only policy. I guess the farmers, ranchers, and good old country folks only.com was already taken. So they just went with farmers only. I think they should just call it what it really is. Date somebody from Burgaw.com. Wow. What you guys do? Split gas money to get out here tonight? My favorite part of that commercial is at the end, though, where they're like, because city folk just don't get it. It's like, first of all, they're right, we don't get it. And second of all, why do they have to say it? Why can't they just leave well enough alone? You don't see the folks over at blackpeoplemeet.com being like, because white people just don't get it. They might be thinking it, but they don't say it. I don't know if anybody else is on blackpeoplemeet.com. I'm a member of blackpeoplemeet.com. Over on Match.com, if you're not familiar, they wink. On Facebook.com, they poke. On blackpeople.com, they, no, not black people, blackpeoplemeet.com, they nudge. That's their thing, they nudge. Right? And you can learn a lot about the other race from some of these dating sites. I saw a very attractive African-American woman out recently, and she was at the bar. I was like, I'm going to try this out. Right? So I went up to give her a nudge, and I don't want to go through all the gory details, but I will tell you, I woke up the next morning with a broken collarbone. So what's the moral of the story? Don't nudge the fudge. Yeah, I just lost all the black vote tonight, right there. With 5 black comics like were going to vote for me anyway. But I joined ChristianMingle.com and I couldn't even get past the website. Because the registration page, they ask you what church you go to. And it's like, bad enough I'm lying about being a Christian, I don't want to lie about what church I'm going to. So I joined AgnosticMingles.com.